When we talk about players who score at an elite level, we must study their footwork. It's their footwork that gives them the ability and access to score efficiently. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 moves that you can add to your game that will help you become an elite scorer who scores efficiently and at a high level. Let's tap in. So most of the time when we think of elite scorers, we think of guards. But in this video, we're gonna use Julius Randle as one of the examples of an elite scorer. Now let's watch this from the top. So as we go back, what you're gonna notice, he's gonna attack, okay? He's gonna get to the post. He pushes off, right? Some would say that's a foul, but the NBA, they let it go. So you gotta play through contact. Next, he's gonna step through. So on the gather, he steps through with his right foot. He shows the ball, right? He shows the ball to cause a reaction. He doesn't get a reaction, not much of a reaction. Now he's gonna reverse pivot away. Boom, reverse pivot away. And this is the footwork that I want you to pay attention to. So his feet are pointing towards the sideline. He's gonna push off this back foot to gain leverage. So now the advantage is back in his hands, right? He's creating a separation, right? Wemby has a long wingspan. So the name of the game is separation. So as he creates a separation, he gets an easy shot. So whenever you study the footwork, remember, scoring is about your feet. It's not so much about what you do with the dribble. It's how quick you could get access to your feet to create the necessary separation to create the scoring opportunity. So now he's in the mid post, right? Playing off the triple threat. Again, he's going against Kevin Durant, long wingspan, boom. Again, he initiates contact. So he creates the contact. On the gather, he's gonna step through. So he's stepping through here. All right, now, as we step through, we're gonna reverse pivot away, right? This is the Dirk Nowitzki, right? This is what he's taking from Dirk to create the separation. So now he's gonna push off that back foot. You see it here, left foot comes off the ground. Again, long wingspan, but he creates just enough separation to get the shot off. And as he's creating the separation and pushing off this right foot, he's fading away. Again, whatever you got to do to create the separation is key. You utilize this footwork whenever you get to the paint. Now, every move has to have a counter. Okay, again, he gets to the paint, creates the separation. Once he creates separation on the gather, he's going to step through with his right foot. Boom. All right, now it's time to create the separation. Boom, now he's back on his back foot, get ready to push off, but he realizes there's not enough separation. So now at this point, we got to have a counter. What's the counter? The counter is step through. Right now, or step around. It's not so much a step through, it's a step around. Now he's gonna step around the defender because the defender is on the inside of his body. Step around to create the advantage again. Again, let's watch this from the top. Watch it full speed. The details. He attacks, contact, boom. Step through, boom. There, show the ball. Now he's gonna show it. He doesn't have the advantage. He realizes that. All right, cool. Step around. Boom, step around. Gain the advantage again. Okay, again, that's the footwork. Your feet give you access. You have heard me say this. For those who watch my channel on a regular, you have heard me say your feet give you access. So whenever we get into the paint, we have to know how to maneuver ourselves with our feet to gain the advantage. Now our third move. Right, again, it's not a lot going on here. We keeping it simple. It's the footwork. The third move now, when we get to the paint, right? We get down here to the post. I want you to watch, okay? As the ball's floating into his pocket, watch how he uses his body. Fake inside to his left, right? Defender reacts. We're gonna fake back to the outside. Little shoulder fake. You see it. Defender reacts to it. Now we're gonna get back into this paint. Now that's where we regain the leverage and we create space. Watch it again. Watch it full speed from the top. Because sometimes when you drive, you get stuck, right? You got to know how to get access. Okay, drives it. Boom, he gets to that post. Shoulder fake, fade. Easy work. So again, the purpose of this video, if you're the type of kid or player that gets to the paint often, you have to start adding this footwork package to your game. Jalen Brunson does the same thing. Julius Randle is just a bigger version of Jalen Brunson. Add this type of footwork to your game and watch how you increase your shooting efficiency. I'm Coach Green, your basketball scoring coach. Do me a quick favor. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, comment below, let me know what you thought about this video.